if somebody else is joining, that's okay. That will be later. For today, I'm not a Christmas believer like Lex, but we had a beautiful lunch outdoors in a restaurant unexpectedly, and it was in Spain. They have heavy lunches in the part we are living here, so we already had our Christmas lunch dinner slash. And hey, is somebody awake? And so what the plan for today is to have more connection with the higher self, of course, and also to work on the trust system, because I feel that whatever we need more and more and more is trust. Next to that, I have to find a pen and paper.
Oh, it's in the kitchen, Robert.
Oh, 1 second, I have to get a pencil.
Now you have to figure out where everything is. Where you're gonna put it.
Yeah, we've been unpacking for 2 days now.
Oh
So I think we quite managed it. Yeah.
Love it, and I love your red walls. Is it red?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Oh, the house is really, really beautiful. Sorry, Robert. I'm gonna show them again.
Okay, that's okay.
Ooh.
That's
And
show the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm trying, but
not light enough. In the black thing next to
the
the
window
cupboard,
in the middle. Yeah.
Wow.
there's a fireplace.
And the
Oh my
bathroom
gosh.
and there's a stairs. Okay, I can't walk anymore. Okay, sorry. I'm going to take over your show, Robert.
Yeah,
okay. And silence again.
It's always like this.
No. Okay, I'm there.
And who is this dog?
Oh, this is Minnie. Everybody's waking up, so they're coming to say hi.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So for today, it's just as a normal day for us, but I think trust is really important, and that it's a time where everybody is getting together with family and things like that. But there are also a lot of people who are not sharing that part with the family, because it's all programming, for me at least. So I decided to have at least today as well the regular healing session, a light language healing session, and I hope that everybody who's watching it gets some extra information from it as well. What I normally do is I do a little round of what your wishes are. I will work on the higher self mainly, and trust. And trust is, last time it was also the topic. And then Oleg had a very interesting remark on 2 wolves on the shoulders. And it's depending on which one of the wolves you want to feed. So the one with negativity or the one with positive energy. So it's your decision to make the choice what you want to feed. And that resonated with, at least with me. And I think it's, and if you call it a wolf or your angel or whatever you call it, it's where you put your attention towards. And that's easily said than done, because if you put your attention somewhere and you don't forget to put your hand on your heart, in this session it's helpful if you have your hand on your heart during the whole session, because it gives you a better connection with your inner world. And in my belief system, everything is pointing towards your inner world. The outer world, I always say, it's a typically Dutch word, is bullshit. It's like, it's not important. It's all distraction. It's all taking you away from where you should be. So, and they're really good in that. It's really, they're masters of the distraction. So it's always important that ever you feel that your energy is walking away from you or sliding away from you, that you connect to your heart, connect to your inner world, and just forget the earthly matter and get back to the more higher self, the multidimensional being self, and connect to that, or even going back to beings. And I figured out a nice background. because now you saw the, I got this background for today. And it's from Arc Soldier 77, and it's expressing all these energies around us, and we are part of this. And we are part of this as multidimensional beings. We are that, all those energies you can see on the background. So it's very important that we understand that what happens on this planet is just the game of realizing that there are so much more, that your inner world is stronger, that you have much more power. And the sooner that you get rid of this distraction, distortions, and get to into your inner world, however you do it, by praying, by meditating, by singing, by whatever feels good for you, the sooner you get into your inner world, and then everything starts like alchemy. So that's the main topic for today. And maybe Oleg, you can start with what you would like to be worked on today.
Wow. I have had a pretty intense week since last Friday. To do it short, I was, after our session, it was as if you talk about these two wolves, and thank you for the appreciation. And then it was as if I was challenged if I really meant what I was talking about.
Mhm.
So it was as if during the weekend, as if I was sucked into deep old old energies, really negative. And then Monday, I was so sad, and I felt that I had lost I had lost all the good things that we had just talked about Friday, and this connection to this light being and all this. It was as if it just evaporated out in I don't know where. And then I decided Tuesday to do solstice ceremony, and I made a small fire ceremony here in my living room where I did it, and then I burned all the old from 2021 and a little part of 2022, and said thank you. And I did the same. I actually did the same with all the life. I just wrote on a paper, thank you for everything, period. And it was meant for this incarnation so far. And I put it into the fire, and I was drinking my cacao. I did a cacao ceremony. I was drinking my cacao, part of it, and I laid me down, and it was as if I was knocked out. And when I woke up, I was totally different. It was as if something just had left me, totally. And then Wednesday, I was I was in a totally other energy, and I want to what can I call it, refine this connection to be more trustful, you could say, to that, because it is as if something has totally left me during this ceremony, and I want to be more trustful in that connection. I can feel when I'm playing my flute, it just is so smooth. I just made a recording, and it was from another place. So to trust more into this connection.
Beautiful. You can work on that. Yeah. Patricia.
Okay. For me, this last few days, hey, it's gone. Zie je mij nog? Okay, try.
We can see you, we can hear you.
Okay, I can't see anything. Maybe go to someone else because I'm white now. Not black, but white. All of the light.
Okay.
Don't see anybody. Just go on.
Okay, then we go to Tanya.
Well, right now it's just, I've been really focusing on just expanding my energies with all these crazy big energies that have been coming in. It's just really made me feel the density of Earth, and I've just been feeling so heavy and so weighed down when I know this feeling of liberation and freedom and openness. And so that's really what I've been working on. And I've just been having so much energy flowing through my legs. It's been hard to sleep at night. I finally realized that I need to sleep with my legs pushed up against my headboard so that I can run my energy through something. And that's how I've been able to sleep at night now.
Okay. And how's your grounding? How's your grounding, Tanya? How is your grounding?
What was that? My grounding?
Ground?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. It's just I've been working out these tissue scarring, I want to say, like on my arms and stuff, and so I've been like pushing out old traumas and stuff, and so I think maybe that's why the energy's been going a little crazy too. But I feel like this energy has just been prime time for healing, so I've been and physical healing, so I've been trying to focus on that, but I definitely do need to take some time to ground more.
Okay, super. Patricia?
Yeah. Okay, move again.
I think Patricia's too far away from the portable modem we got, so that's why the connection is not really good. So we move on to Lex. Lex, are you there?
Yeah.
So what do you want for today?
I have no idea. Actually.
Is there still resistance?
You can mention it like that, but I don't know.
Do you feel it like that?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, super. If you've come up with another item, just let me know. You can also do it in the chat. Okay?
Okay.
Jessica.
Well, it's very interesting because as I listen to everybody talk so far, I've experienced that this week too. So I've experienced the feeling heavy and having things coming through my body that are strange and foreign to me, that that it's energy running through, and that's okay. I've experienced needing to trust and release like Oleg. And then also I don't know what I need, like Lex. So it's kind of interesting, so that everyone on the call so far, and I bet you Patricia too will say something, and I'm like, yeah, I get that too. So really, I'm looking forward to. I really feel that I'm meant to be here, and that everything that you all need is what I need as well. And so, yeah.
Perfect. I have to check with Patricia for a second. So 1 second, I'm going to shout in the house. So we have to adjust a little bit. Patricia, the internet is not working, so she's going to join me.
Yay!
Even better for the picture. If I move, sometimes I just disappear.
Okay.
So Patricia,
Yeah.
what's your
It's perfect.
For today.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For me, what I like to point to is the connection with the most higher timeline from us, the positive timeline we have. So for Christmas, I'd like to add that as the Christmas gift to all of us.
Okay, that's something Lex showed us today.
Okay.
He had a beautiful writing from somebody, and it was a woman who was saying that everything should be for the highest timeline. We are used to that because when we were energetically married last year, I got codes for the highest timeline of our relationship. So Lex, it worked. We're going to work with it, but this one is really working. Okay. So this is the highest timeline for everybody who's listening. And that means that it has a little catch. It means they have to work on that, because the highest timeline for us, it meant that we had to really communicate on every level. So I will include with the highest timeline that you are pure and that you can be authentic in your expression. Okay.
And aligned with your higher self and your earth personality on this moment.
Okay. I'm already worried Patricia's taking over. No, that's okay.
See, I'm gone. See?
No, it's okay. Joking. So please close your eyes. Put your hand on your heart if you don't have that, and I will put some codes on that. So first of all, I'm going to connect everybody to its higher self. I'm going to do that for you through the photon of the source in your heart, connecting that to your heart's rooms. And these 4 rooms were connected individually. There's space above, below, and behind the heart rooms. Connect them to the photon of the source. It's all done in all time, space, dimensions, and infinity. I'm going to connect every cell in your physical body to your photon of the source in your heart. I want to connect every field around you to the photon of the source in your heart. Galactic, cosmic, energetic, all these fields we know and all these fields we don't know. And these are special days, so we're going to make a special session on it. We're going to connect you to everything which is the highest timeline of you. And to be there, you only have to be authentic, pure of the purest light, the largest, the biggest light. And this purity you can achieve really easily by connecting to your heart. And I'm going to take away any program, any pattern, any filter which is holding you away from this highest timeline. And also all layers of resistance, of disbelief are distrust. We're going to take away all your fields. And bringing codes from the source direct in your being to connect to this highest timeline. And remember, it's all remembrance. Connect to your remembrance. So bringing that back into your highest timeline, you're going to let go of everything which is not belonging to this highest timeline. Let go, just forget it. It's not needed anymore. All distraction, seduction, earthly bull. No. So create space for this new coach to be the pattern you will walk, the path you will walk, the path you will talk. Be authentic, be pure. Speak whatever is in your system. Let go of all these old memories, these old energies, these old disbalanced beings. Let go of negativity. So remember ceremonies which help you to be in this highest timeline. Create new ceremonies. Believe again in your ceremonies. It all has to do with rebalancing by choice, by remembrance, by connection. So let go again. All resistance, all sarcasm, all disbelief, all distrust, not needed anymore. It's not fitting in your highest timeline. So let it go. Just let it go. So be the purest version of yourself, your highest timeline, the purest version of yourself. Open up your throat. Open up your third eye, your crown chakra. All needed to open, create this space. For all these other timelines, there's just a code to really release, delete, and rewrite them. So they are overwritten. Start communicating, start being your authentic purity of light. So, and slowly come back to this reality again. Take your time. We'll bring you back again in a few minutes. So you can open your eyes when you're ready. Maybe you want to share something or you want to add something. And in the meantime, I can tell you that the highest timeline is something which, when I was told I was getting the highest timeline in a relationship with Patricia, I was told that my ego was immediately awake, and it was like, oh, this is fabulous, easy. highest timeline, nothing to do anymore. Then some words were told us that the importance of speaking and communication. And Patricia and I had to really work hard on communication. So I believe in if you recode your highest timeline, it's a decision you can make by starting being pure in communication and pure, connected from the heart in your communication. That will be very, very helpful in this. So what I'm next, after a little round of talking, want to do is to work on this highest timeline and trust. So first, maybe Patricia, you can tell me what you felt.
What I felt all different timelines, and I felt myself high in the universe with different how can I mention? Let me see if I can describe it. I felt like all kind of dimensions were bringing in here in the system, and were like waving in the now, in this moment. And then they were like a spider in a web. It were all connected, and then in the web we were, it was melting all around us. And our souls, I felt all your souls too, were singing around it. And we put on in the light. And for me, it was a special moment to feel this connection with you guys. Because we are at several places located now. It felt all eagles.
Like eagles.
No, yeah, eagle.
Angels.
Like
Equals.
yeah, equals.
Equals.
Yeah.
Like we are all equal.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add for the second round?
Yeah. Poponia katata sia tutu tupunia kapania satania katata ya satania kapopo pui satanana asusun moya katatio supuruta tikia tatania ma yakata satania kapapa tu usutu tinia kakaka ya nana mai sititia tuku pui sititia nata tu chitu.
Maybe you can explain what you're.
Okay. I've put another timeline from high above, from the from I can't describe this name. Okay, I felt it came down from another dimension and bring back here to the earth. I think it's like an angel energy. It's very far away, and it just gives power.
I felt it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little anecdote. When we were traveling towards here, we slept over in France in a yurt, and this was a very ecological place and a very nice, gentle French person. We were really open. And during the night, Patricia had a visitor. It was a fairy, completely gray, and the two Sylvia, and the two higher selves of us went to a meeting, a gathering in the woods with all the beings there. Yeah. So what I'm picking up is that we are going to give codes to connect to all the beings around us, which are already there, not only from the far star systems, but also which are already on this planet already. So thank you. Yeah. Jessica.
Yes, I I felt that very deeply. You guys working together is, well, it's magic. And I felt as you were, Robert, in the beginning, a lot of clearing, just moving energy, clearing out of the heart space, especially for me. And then through the spinal column. So I just kept getting these two, like, sit up straight, you know, sort of to help the energy run better, or just through. And it was really interesting because yesterday I was singing and I wanted to just do like a special Christmas kind of song. And I kept meeting so like resistance, like back to back to back resistance. And but I knew that I was doing the right thing. And my team was like, no, you're just keep going. So as I'm going, I was just releasing. And then as you were connecting to the timeline, I started going back and seeing the actual, like what I should have done, like what I was supposed to do, to not meet resistance. So that was really interesting because the visuals that were coming in, it was like, oh, okay, so it's not the right song. It, you know, so all of these things, and it was just like I got clear message of the song that I need to do, and yeah, so that was incredible. And so just releasing and pulling in a lot of very positive energy. And before this, I was I was a little bit like Oleg, and you know, in his experience previous. And now I feel great. I feel really good, and feel very positive and back on track. So thank you very, very much. And Patricia, I resonate so much with you, I think on a very soul family level. So when you talk, it's so familiar, and it's like I could see the angel coming in and I could feel it, and I knew. So that was very beautiful. And I know that they come in from far and kind of just like, oh, okay, here we're gonna not interfere, but we're gonna add and supplement. And so it's beautiful. So thank you both together. I'm really, I think there's a reason why you two are together right now, you know, next to each other physically.
Yeah.
In this call. Yeah.
Everything is always perfectly orchestrated. We are walking with a laptop through the room and it's not working. And then and that's a nice bridge for the trust, because I really, really believe that everything is orchestrated in whatever manner, and we don't understand it as an earthly being. We just like, oh, what the hell is happening? Even the resistance or the feeling of distrust or whatever, it's needed for us to step into the next level. It's needed to feel what's coming in, or what Patricia is just feeling that's coming in, and you can resonate with that, Jessica. But it's all. And we can't imagine how how perfectly it's orchestrated. And I got all shivers at this moment. So it's like it helps us to establish the trust. It helps us to remember where we were connected to. It helps us to grow in a higher speed. So everything is perfect orchestrated, and it's normal. You need to have the distrust. You need to have the resistance. You need to have the discussion of what Oleg was telling of what I'm not doing the right thing, or getting into the negativity to step out. It's like the bird getting out of the egg. You really have to burst out of it so that there's space for something new. So be in every moment you feel that there's something like nagging in your system, be happy. It's helping you. It's creating new power to really get into the what is it? This highway of light. So it's helping. So remember that. So never give up the remembrance that you are helped, the light is there, that everything is powerful for you. So something like that. Oleg.
Yeah, what happened? I felt that that I got more connected to the beings singing into my ears or playing or whatever they do. I often hear new songs. I often hear new themes for my flute playing, and yeah, I felt that I went into a deeper connection. I just got this new flute that I had been a little doubting about, but I felt I had just played it right before we got on here, and it was as if yeah, being communicating with the angels. I really feel that this flute is the angels singing through me, and it makes totally sense because it had this number 444 as the production number.
Yeah.
And it is as if I get goosebumps when I'm talking about it, because it is as if this connection sings through this flute. And I just got new connection, and it resonates a lot because I have been in my ceremonies the last maybe year or 1.5. I have been asking my guides, I have been asking spirit to be that hollow bone, to be that flute that they want to play through, as natives use that picture, to be that hollow bone, to be that vessel, to connect to their voice and be their instrument. And I feel that it is happening now through the flute.
Yeah,
through the flute.
And okay, perfect. Yeah. Patricia is working away. Okay, Lex.
Ik weet het nog steeds niet.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ik word deze week een beetje achtergevolgd door
Speak English,
negativiteit.
Speak English,
Ik word
please.
deze week echt door zwarte energie achtervolgd, heb ik het gevoel. Constant op een plek gewezen en ik word er helemaal gek van.
Yeah. Okay.
Lex nog? Nee,
Lex is disturbed this week with negative energies, and it's okay. Just be here. Pick up all the light you can get. Absorb it like a sponge. We will give you more light than you would have expected. And trust the whole system. Patricia is working on you right now. Jessica is working on you. Tanya is working on you. And Oleg and I will do what we can do on the side. But just trust, because that's the only thing what's needed. So put your hand on your heart. Tosho aim koto oto otosh oyo shishata. Torashika tamai koto oi inaka. Shumana iya nyok oi iya nyanyai. Shu. We're gonna take that shield with that the veil of negativity around you. We take it away. And you only have to trust. Connect to your heart. And these codes are for everybody, of course. It's like a test. It's playing around with you. And you only have to do is trust. Go to the light inside. It's in you. You are always connected. This connection is never lost. Even in the darkest days, the connection is strong and powerful. You can see the light even better than. And just let go and be peaceful. We're sitting here, which is very powerful statement against all this negativity.
Mhm.
The light beings are helping you, supporting you.
Need something from you, Lex. Is to that you open up your first chakra.
Sakya,
Yeah.
Mhm.
only concentrate on that.
Yeah.
You just open it. Your first chakra. You don't have to do anything, just that's there. Now, cut. Thank you. Just let it work. And be, it's a nice song, be happy. Just trust the system. There's a lot of light in your system, so you can
Mhm.
always lean on that light. Never in the dark. It's
Mhm.
always there. It's inside of your heart. Connect to it, trust it. Just be that light.
And let go.
So then we have Tanya. Are you sleeping again?
No, I was just watching the show so I can see energies. And while you were doing that transmission, there was, I've just been getting this expansion over here on my right side of my head and this beautiful light coming in up here. And then everything turned into this most gorgeous, deep blue, and it was just dancing up and down in harmony. And so I was just dancing with it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I wanted to, second what Jessica said too. Patricia, as soon as you sat down next to Robert, I could feel like the energy and the love just rise up to the next level.
Cool. So next time you can sit next to me
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Now it's time again. Yeah.
Tanya, how is your rebalancing of energy? How is your grounding at the moment now?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm feeling a lot lighter, so that's really nice. It's just
Okay.
I've been feeling so dense and so heavy, and just so weighed down, and like I want to say like a feeling of feeling compressed
Yeah.
too, like it's I'm being like compressed against the earth when I just want to expand and be free and be out and flowing and dancing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I got enough gathered for the second round. So please put your hand on your heart again, close your eyes, and just let everything come in, especially Lex. You're being really pampered with beautiful light and love at this moment. So just open, trust, and be. You all are all still connected, so I'm gonna re-establish this connection. And what we're gonna do is in this highest timeline of everybody watching, listening to this, we're gonna bring the highest light and the highest good as well into it. And we're gonna connect to all these beautiful beings, fairies, elves, angels, turtle, and all the things you can think of and imagine. You're going to clear all fields around you. All these attachments we're going to disconnect. You're going to disconnect family lines, father lines, mother lines, brothers, sisters, grandfathers, grandmothers, all not needed anymore. Gonna disconnect all this distrust. We're gonna work on the grounding and anchoring of all this beautiful light, all this powerful light. Anchoring with power. So that we are ships of light, planets of light. And all beings helping and assisting our higher self, empower them with the beautiful light in our bodies. So that all the ways of expression we got, like Oleg's got his music, his flute, and Patricia got her singing and flute and drums, and everybody has his own, and Jessica's got her singing, so all these expressions will expand 100,000 times extra strong. And even the littlest piece of light will be illuminated to the max. Anchor this and clear all unbalances. All in the highest timeline, all in the highest light, all in the highest good. Connected to the heart. Be pure, pure, and pure, pure.
Tianana mayaka satunayaka nana mayaka tana sinayo anuno moyako kodona sunaya mayaka ayananaya sutuno mayoko tonayo ayanakatana sanayoko pumayo anayoto nama ayanana sitana mayoko tonayo
That all what is spoken about will manifest it, harvest it. That the light in you will manifest more and more light around you. That you will remember all that needs to be remembered for full power, full purity. All this trust is moving away from you, from your surroundings. It's anchoring beautiful, powerful light. Don't feel it like a weight. It's just like light, light, light. And Patricia is just remembering me that we can play with this. It's playing time. So remember, playing time is like make it lighter everywhere. So who wants to say something that hasn't been said, or what you want to say double? Doesn't matter. We got all the time. There's no time limit for today.
That that round really balanced out the release on this side for me. So really focused on this side. And I feel like I really leveled up in consciousness. Like I just feel like a whole layer has been taken off and I can breathe and expand more out of my consciousness. So thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Thank you for putting words to what you felt, and it's such a beautiful way, Tanya. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else?
I'm just a little bit tired, so that's my signal that there's a lot of energy that is running, and so you need to. They're like, after this, you're gonna go lay down and integrate. So it's a good tired. It's like I know I'm gonna have amazing dreams, and so I'm really you can really feel the energy, and then Robert, you just laser everything in. It's like, and you can feel it go everywhere that it needs to go. And I love, Patricia, you just singing, to complement that, really. And I could hear the song, so I wanted to sing with you too. Yeah, so that was really cool. You guys are just amazing.
Let's do it.
So what
If you feel,
you can do it
Oh,
now
yeah.
together. See how it works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me make sure my sound.
Anuya makatana wanayatani maya nana nanayatana uskopo mono inanayatana.
Oh, Jessica.
I don't hear Jessica.
Oh, did it go?
Somehow the
wait, hold
sound
on.
goes down.
Okay,
I
can you hear
heard
me
it.
now?
It was
Did you hear it?
beautiful. It was, yes. You guys really complimented each other.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's enough.
Everybody did.
It's only sometimes when the computer, the Zoom channel is not coping with two lines bringing sound. So we have to work on something with that. But it's a very good idea to have the two of you sing, your soul
Oh,
sisters.
I'd love to. Yeah.
But
I'd love
maybe
to.
if it's music time, did you have any more things to add on this, Jessica? Because
yeah, I would love to do a little bit of bring in what I'm feeling, and see if it resonates with you all. I turned my original sound on, so hopefully it doesn't cut out at all. And I'm using not this microphone, but this one. Actually, maybe it will let me. Hold on. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So maybe it will. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap in, and just hear the music that I'm hearing right now as we're all together and connecting and still connected through Robert and Patricia. So take for your highest good. Yukusunyoku Mayakutuiki Yuki Bayusui Dayuku Yuku Zionkui Biti Haiku Bayuku Sinya kukui piu piu diu diu kiu kiu Oh, there's so much. There's so much coming in, but it's yeah. Ooh. So I hope that sound came through for everyone.
That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. I hope everyone. Patricia is activated now, so.
Yeah. It's like, okay, let's go on. Yeah.
And you can do it.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, it was just like, okay, oh yeah, I recognize this. Oh yeah, oh cool this. So it was just like, yeah. Oh, party time.
Yes, that's the sound, the music I keep hearing like in a loop when now, and then you were singing it in a different like octave, in a different like wave. So we have different waves on the spectrum. So it's really, really cool. And I bet you anything, if Oleg pulled out his flute, he
Yeah,
would
I
know.
was going to ask him. Yeah. Last
Not
week.
no putting you on the spot, but
Oh no, but I will do it. I will do it. Oleg has a beautiful flute. He showed us last week because it just came in. Pick it up, please.
Oh, I love to hear that.
And this is a white. He will show it. It has the flower of life on it. It has
oh wow.
the Indian figure on it. He will tell you. He has to find it. He was not prepared.
Wow.
Jessica,
Yes.
so when you were singing, it was
Can you
absolutely
please
beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
This is the.
You're live
You're
Yeah.
very welcome. Oh wow.
with an opal here.
Yeah.
And then we have Kokopelli.
Kokopelli. Yeah, that's.
Kokopelli is a myth figure from the native tradition in some places in the northern America, and he's the flute player. He is the troubadour. He is the storyteller, going from place to place and playing his flute. And yeah, maybe he was the news, the Reuters, but not the Reuters, but the news from the other clans telling what was going on. And I will see if.
1 second, Oleg. 1 second, Oleg. Can you please explain why this is a white flute?
One more time.
Can you please explain why this is normal flute is like small, and this is a very wide one?
Yeah, you can see here. I have
It's
another.
beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a single.
Yeah.
This is a single flute.
Yeah.
Actually, in the same tuning
Yeah.
as this one. But this one has 3
Yeah.
chords.
Wow.
So you can see there is a mouthpiece with
Okay.
3
Yeah.
holes. So you can play 3 different flutes in one, you can say.
Okay. Wow.
And the two big here,
Yeah.
is the same tuning, but you can use it, as the Scottish bagpipes have these drones standing in the background as a bass note. So you can do that with this, and I will do it. The small one is tuned for the musicians. The big ones is tuned in Fis, in F sharp, and the small one is tuned in C sharp. And they two can make. It is actually called a harmony flute.
Yes, you're
And
overtoning.
here is a bear. The bear is my totem.
And it's got number 444 in production. That's very special as well.
It has the number here. You can't see it, but it has the number printed 444. and it is an angel, an angel number. I'll try. Special for you.
Oh, special.
Beautiful.
Yes. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
was gorgeous. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Without listeners, no music.
When I
I love the flute. I've never heard a flute like this, so it was really special. Thank you
It is
so
built.
much.
It is built for me, and it has been on its way for 7 months because there has been some misunderstandings, and the guy who was building it, I guess he was too optimistic, you can say, and there are some issues that I have to write with him about, but I can play it, no problem.
Yeah.
And then I asked my guides, because the time was running, and I asked my guides that may this flute be with me on winter solstice.
Mhm.
And then it was sent from Oregon. It is built in Oregon, and it was sent the 5th of December. So I was thinking, no, it is not going to happen, because I know the post, the mail here in these times of December, and when it comes to Denmark, it is going to be taxed and customers and all this stuff. But no tax, no waiting in the post sorting system, and it came to me last Friday when we just before noon, and we was going on here in the afternoon. So and with the number 444 production number. So angels are working.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
So special.
Just ask them if you are pure, and the flute and your music making with flute is the communication line between your higher self and yourself. So everything is which connected in that is always brought in time.
I feel that actually the one I'm having here next to me, it is a guy called Kailas Kokopelli. He's the one. Actually, this flute has saved my life. period.
Oh,
And I got it in late 2008. It has been with me ever since. And it was this guy, he calls him Kailas Kokopelli. You can look him up on YouTube. He is a fantastic flute player. He was sitting here, actually, right on this place where I'm sitting now. He was sitting here in 2008 because I invited him here to Aarhus, Denmark, to make a session of what he is doing, what he called inner work journeys with native instruments from all over the globe. He has been traveling since he was 18. He left his family and school and everything when he was 13, and has been traveling since. Then another coincidence happened, because I had just been talking about Kailas to a friend of mine, and I said to him that if you ever have the possibility to meet him, do it. A week later, he came to Denmark, 40 kilometers from where I'm living. And it was 8 years since I have met him. He was living in Sweden in a period. And then I asked him to sign it and just to have it here. So it is my connection to Kailas.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
It's very
Special. And wow.
do you want to play it?
Sharing.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's morning in your household, and everything is perfect. So don't excuse yourself for anything, even if you want to break out. It's also okay. I just wanted to because everything you were telling, Oleg, but also what everybody is doing, felt like we need to not round up, but give some extra code to give a blessing. And it's a blessing of light to all who's listening, all who's indirectly connected to our lights. Shurund aki chur ot osh oishini mnai arai hototo. Shur I hutotar I shutor or shur or ist or rish. Nears nears shu.
wow.
That was amazing. Whew.
Beautiful.
Que coisinha.
Didn't want to silence everybody. It's just a blessing.
Yes, yeah, it was just so much energy that comes back.
So
That's why I'm tapping it in. Like,
yeah,
tap,
with
tap.
those codes that you just said, Robert, it brought in like this blue energy, and it created just like this feeling of pure white light just at the top, and it was just like an abyss of white light over us. Absolutely beautiful. And then, oh, like when you were playing your flute, it brought in this really vast, beautiful energy that was just like watching a sunset and a sunrise.
Mhm.
So it would go up and down and dance like a sunset and sunrise. And it was just so awesome. And Jessica, when you were singing, it was like you brought in spotlight. You brought in one spotlight, and then it was like a row of spotlights, and then they would take off dancing after one another.
Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I was singing for every person. I was trying to get everyone and everyone's energy. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm so happy that I jumped on this call. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Thank you for holding this space, Robert and Patricia, and for everyone being here and sharing all your gifts. And yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And Lex, I keep seeing white like orbs kind of coming in around you and behind you. So you are absolutely surrounded by light and protected. So whatever you're going through, just know that you are very much held. Oh yeah. Otherworldly. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you everybody for being here, and everybody who will see this later on. The coach will always work, and trust. And if you want to re-see this, it will go even get in deeper. So I will put this on Facebook and YouTube, and I hope to see you all soon again. I'm not sure. Can we see in the agenda if it will be next week?
I think we are.
Try to be as regular as possible for the.
Can I say a short?
Yep, of course. We still on. This is more getting the organized thing, the earthly things. Yes, please.
Because when you were doing this blessing,
Yeah.
I felt the energy rising in the whole body. I felt this itchy sticking, whatever you call it. It just intensified through my whole system. And and I felt that this it is totally polarized to what I was experiencing 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, because I felt totally lost. Because I got into this trap of bullshit. But it was, as you say, it was fully orchestrated to ask me to make this ceremony. And when I did it, I did it with even more what you call it, even more trust, even more that I did it from the heart.
Yeah.
And I got a deep healing, and it was if it flipped within 10 minutes. I fell into a very short, intense sleep, and I think that it was as if this blessing was wrapping this week up. I felt it.
Right before Christmas too. It's so cool. Yeah, it's perfect.
Thank you all very, very much. You can stay. I will stop the recording, but for everybody who's watching this, we do this every Friday, and we're trying to do that on next Friday as well, even if it's the 31st of December.
Yeah.
But we will do our best to do it regularly every Friday, 5 o'clock Amsterdam time. Today it's Myra, Spain time. It's the same. It's a straight line down almost. But if you want to join, please do. It's always it's a donation base, but you're always welcome. If you got any gifts to share, flute playing, seeing beautiful light, singing, whatever, you're always welcome. And it's like, make it like a gathering, a tribe gathering, and hopefully more people will connect to this. thank you very much. I will stop the recording, but we still can talk and discuss further. I have to